Aras Games are close to releasing their most hotly anticipated game of the year, the Battlestar Galactica Starship Battles miniatures game. The starter game contains two opposing forces from the Second Cylon War, but the rules manage to cover the whole movie and TV franchise. The box itself is well designed, with a plastic window revealing the miniatures included. When open, two cleverly designed plastic inserts which can be used for storing the miniatures and all the other components. The first insert is all about the miniatures, with two Viper Mark IIs and two Cylon Raiders. These are fully painted plastic miniatures. The level of detail on the paint jobs is fantastic, even down to the tiny lettering found on the originals. One Viper bears the call sign Apollo, as used by one of the main characters in the reimagined TV series, and the other has the name Hardball proudly displayed. Each of the miniatures has a hexagonal hole, into which the innovative translucent bases fit. Equally innovative are the four plastic control panels which are used in the game to chart the speed, kinetic energy produced, and more for each ship. These are all top quality and ingenious products. After lifting the first insert, we come to the rulebook and scenario booklet. The main rulebook is only 31 pages long, but manages to pack in a great amount of detail, whilst also being very well laid out and full of images from the 2004 TV series. There are two levels of rules, the Quick Start and Complete versions. The Quick Start lack the depth of detail of the other, but serve as a basic grounding. By using the Complete rules, they manage to cover the perennial desire of Starship rules, the issue of inertia. Basically, every action in space generates a certain amount of kinetic energy. You may move forward, then turn, but the energy generated in moving forward means that your ship will still move at least some way in the previous direction. It's a difficult thing to simulate in games, but the rules here are both simple and realistic to what is seen on TV. Ship movement is based upon a series of manoeuvre cards, one deck per fighter, which are chosen from and placed on the table each turn. The distance moved is judged using the fairly heavy cardstock rulers included, with 3 punch boards of similar gauge card tokens to define the status of each ship. The fourth punch board consists of 2D space terrain, single planetoids and groups of asteroids printed in full colour on some thin but durable cardstock. The scenario booklet is largely focused upon the first season of the 2004 series, 8 pages in total, with advice on actually linking the scenarios to make a campaign. The remainder of the game components focus upon the pilots of the fighters and the basic stats for each vessel. There are cards for each of the Cylon Raiders and Vipers, plus character cards for 2 different Cylon pilots and Lee Adama, known as Apollo. Each pilot has slightly different skills and talents, which are represented using a noted section from the talent deck. Apollo also has a noted flaw, which is also represented by a card. Lastly, there are a pair of 6-sided dice included, completing the basic equipment needed to play. This is an excellent product that manages to embrace the subject matter extremely well. The level of information and quality of the components is of a high standard, and a great deal of thought has gone into making the box itself useful to the gamer. All the cards and booklets retain the cropped corners look of the TV show, an obvious fan pleaser and a nice touch which must have taken some extra work to organise. The rules are designed to cover all aspects of the 2004 TV series, and there are many expansions planned, including some for the original 1970s movie and TV show. All in all, this is a great looking product with some thoughtfully crafted rules, excellent miniatures, and an appeal to fans and general gamers alike. This video has been produced by WI Prime. WI Prime is Wargames Illustrated Magazine's online members club. As a WI Prime member, you get access to all Wargames Illustrated videos before anyone else. We'll keep you posted on what's new via the Primetime News Bulletin delivered to your inbox every Friday. If you're not a WI Prime member, you're missing out on loads of benefits, including access to the Wargames Illustrated Vault, freebies, discount vouchers, PDFs of the latest magazine, and more. Find out more about WI Prime by following the link.